Well, good afternoon again, boys and girls. Here we are for another quick episode of Bob's Barn Workshop. It's been pretty cold here in the Northeast for November and in early December here. It's been under freezing most of the time. We've had some snow. Kind of reminds me of the winters we had when I was a kid back in the 50s and 60s. But anyway, how about this? Does everybody's garage look like this too? You know, it's a two-car garage, 16-foot door, but you've got all your stuff in here too. And in winter, when the wife wants to park her SUV in here, and it gets all covered with snow and fenderbergs, and she parks it in the garage that's slightly warmer, and it all melts, and all that crappy salt and snow and water melts all over and gets everything soggy and rusty. So you got to try to keep everything up off the floor. Well, I got a new product today I'm going to try. I bought it from, I'll have to check the name of it. I'll check with it later. It's actually a floor containment mat that you lay on the floor, and it catches all the drippings and water. It has a little hump or a bead all the way around the perimeter of it that contains the water, and they ship a squeegee with it so that you can just squeegee the water right out the door. Well, I got a 20-footer, and I'm thinking of leaving about a foot sticking out under the garage door, so as it melts, it'll actually go right out the door. Especially if when I open it and want to squeegee it, and I won't have to move it around. But we're going to have to clean all this debris out of here first. Oh yeah, there's the fun mini bike I've been working on. I didn't do much hill climbing with it this year, but she's ready to rip. Anyway, the floor has already been ruined, as you can see. It's all pitted, it's all nasty. But at least I'm not trying to save the floor, I'm trying to save everything that's sitting on it. So I'm going to go get a shop broom, and I'm going to sweep this out, and we'll lay the mat down and see how she looks. As you can see, there's a lot of debris already on the floor. Dust and dirt brought in from the cars. Just got to get everything out from underneath this mat that could possibly puncture it. So I'm trying to get all this loose gravelly stuff out of here too. I need a snow shovel to start picking up some of this stuff, because I've already got a good heap I'm pushing along here. I don't know if there's any saving this floor. I know there's products that you can skim coat. Maybe pour an inch more on top of this, clean it off. Of course, it'd have to be pressure washed or something, maybe etched. I don't think it needs much etching, it's pretty rough. Ain't like it's smooth. So I'm not going to show you guys me do all this. I just wanted to give you an idea of the amount of junk I got here to clean up. My arms are sore already. This is tough work. I'm working up a sweat. And it's about 29 degrees today. As you can see, there's some snow wisping around in the air out there. What is it, like, no, December 5th today? I think it might be the 5th. Of course, I want all you guys to remember December 7th, 7:55 a.m. Bow your heads and have a moment of silence for the raid on Pearl Harbor. Never forget, as the saying goes. Okay, I'm going to shut you off. Keep working on this. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here. I got to get these last few sweeps done. I don't think there's anything under there but kind of coarse sand looking stuff. I hope the thing is tough enough to stand up to that and not have to be on a glass smooth floor, both them holes. But you may or may not recognize, this is the same garage floor. We worked on that Mustang all summer. And she gets a lot of use. Well, I wish it was nicer. Of course I do. But it was kind of a mess when we moved here 30 years ago. I've been considering having the whole thing taken out and replacing it completely, but sometimes that just ain't in the budget. You know? A lot of dust and dirt going in the garbage cans right here, so set these aside for now. I think I'm going to move you guys right here. Get my mat. Now they call this the SUV pickup truck size. It's 8.5 by 20. Made by Auto Floor Guard AFG for short. It comes with little attachment squares to stick it down to the floor, but I'm going to have to glue them down on this carpet or on this concrete because there ain't no way it's sticking. If I had a nice painted floor or something, it'd be one thing. But I've got to be very careful right now not to cut into that mat. There we go. I'll let you know next spring if I like this or not. I don't even know which way she goes yet. Which way does she roll? There should be a big logo in it somewhere. Well, she is long. I figured it would reach to the door. See, I thought if I out here like this, the water will run out. Because it does have a little bit of a downhill slant. Said to put the seam side up. It's hard to tell which side's the seam side. I guess that is. Well, it's got the logo on it. So I'm assuming that's the upside. Of course, it'll take time for this to flatten out. I think the concrete floor in here is sort of warm because it's right on bare earth, I'm assuming. And yeah, a little bit of warmth other than, I don't think it ever freezes on the floor level in here. Gee. Sometimes you think you got just too much stuff. Well, I'm not going to attempt to put down, I think I'm going to cut this is just a little, because my van parked out front. And oh, that's looking pretty good, man. As I said, should I not like that? That way, if I get a lot of water, she'll channel out there. I think I need to go this way just a little bit more too. I don't see any problem with just dragging this back and squeegeeing it out when the time comes. I guess for now I'm going to draw it inside. You see it's just got like a foam bead around the corners, all the way around the edges. To contain the water, that's all you need to do. Let's have a look-see now. What do you think? I'm going to try to stomp this out. Looks pretty good to me. I want to see how the car fits on it. I'm going to kick this forward again. As I said, I got more stuff than I need. Stuff spelled differently in reality. Oops, sorry about that. Just ran into the rack on the ceiling. I'm just thinking about how she's going to fit on here. Sap's running again, of course, this time of year. Alright, let's see how she fits. Now I got a couple of stop blocks here. They're just 2-inch cinder blocks. And I'm guessing they want to go right about here. And right about here. And we'll see how Mama's car fits. My wife can never hang the dang keys on the hook where they're supposed to be. I don't know why it's such an impossible task. Alright. It says not to turn the wheels while you're on the mat. So you gotta do a straight shot. We're in. You know, I thought 20 foot was going to be big on this, but you know what? It's not. It's only about a foot bigger all the way around. The tail end's a little long. But I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Hopefully as it warms up and flattens out a little bit, I'm kicking it down here a little bit on the edges where it's been folded up for half an eternity, you know. that's it. That's it for now. I got to move the mini bike out of the way. The wife complained that she ran into the air cleaner swinging the door open. So I got to move that. Well, while I'm out here, you know, I've been working on this van and the door locks wouldn't work. So I don't have too much to show you here today, but these electric locks didn't work at all. And there's actuators inside the door that had to be changed, so I had to pop the doors all off. You got to take these two screws out, that one out. The top of this has a little pin thing you got to pop out. That loosens up the whole switch assembly, but you don't have to disconnect the wiring harness. And then you just pry off those things. I bought one of those forked tools to pop off the pins. Anyway, the actuator sits right here. And it's actually pop riveted in place, so you got to drill the rivets out. But with your replacements, they send you new pop rivets. And now, if you watch, you can see the far latch going on and close. It locks and unlocks the sliding door and the back door. Because let's go check. This was my concern because there's no latch to get in here. Oh, so that's unlocked. Is that what orange is? Now it says locked. I may have to work on this one. Alright, well, I'm going to have to lock that manually. Anyway, but when you get in and you get in the passenger or driver's side and you want to let somebody in, it's hard to lean way over here and unlatch this, so now from either side we can let each other in. And something else is cool is if you notice in here, while I had the door apart, I put in some new Pioneer speakers and the stereo really kicks. So that must have unlocked though, because I had this locked last night. There. I don't have any gear in there right now, but that's what I put in there in the van gear. Anyway. I also worked on the fuel filter because I had a no start condition with this fan, which was a pain. So let's see what happens today. All I did was replace the fuel filter. It was acting like it was starving. Got a little Christmas music going. The speakers rock. Let's go down to the rock station. Oh yeah, a little skinny. Alright, can't listen to that very long because I'll be kicked. Well, that's it folks for today. I'll let you know about the mat. I'm excited about the truck locks working finally again. And got the snow tires on, as I said. You see them mounted on the vehicle now from a couple of episodes ago. Really nice snow tires. See if this guy is still locked. No! These must be out of sync somehow. It locks when it unlocks up there. That is weird. And vice versa. Let's see. I want to try that out. Dang it. It says locked now. Something weird going on here, folks. Now it says unlocked. So now it says locked. And she's unlocked. Now we'll go up and do unlock. Notice this thing is opposite. How did that happen? And let's see. This is now locked. Huh. One of those things that makes you say, do I need to switch the polarity on something? I think the easiest way would be to switch the polarity on the pins to the motors. But still, this is going in the opposite direction. Oh no, it wouldn't though if I reverse the motors, because the motors drive the rod. Regardless, I've got to go around and lock this. Alright guys, stay safe, God bless, Merry Christmas. Look at Western New York, it's been freezing. We got snow almost every day. beautiful though. I love it. I don't have any qualms with Christmas and snow and all that stuff. I love it. I guess I'm just a New Yorker. That's the way I am. That's the way we roll, as they say. Like this. I'm thinking maybe the motors that I bought, the actuator motors, the polarity needs to be changed. I got to talk to my son-in-law, who's the big GM mechanic, and he'll let me know. Anyway, God bless, guys. Take care. Stay safe. See you next time on Bob's Barn Workshop. Yep, there's the floor mat. Auto Floor Guard. I'm not promoting them. This is a first time buy. I gain no money from any of this stuff I do. It's all just for fun. I get no benefits from anybody. I got a tiny amount of followers. If it's just my friends, that's fine. This is kind of a day in the life for Bob and his antics. Retired old electronics engineer here. Just having a ball. Merry Christmas.